Oh, that looks like a good one too. Need that?
No, I don't think so. Can you grab some more?
Huh?
Can you grab some more? Oh, okay. What's this crappie right there?
What is that, Nathan? Sure, how got that.
He'll make trout squad on that.
Oh, yeah. Who's that guy? Yeah, close. There we go, and that one. Nice. Much bigger. Very nice. Anyway, we got Jim Churchill, the Godfather, and Jason Church of...
Jason Julian.
Oh, Jason Julian of Church Tackle.
Church Tackle.
Yeah. And we got Nate.
Oh my gosh, look pulling up.
Crappie Kirby.
Who missed the action?
Oh, we got Mayo showing them off, baby, show them off.
Looks like y'all running late.
Enid Lake.
Oh, you did that on purpose,
Hey,
man.
tell them what we're going to do today now that everybody's safe and a little bit cleaner.
Well, we're going to do something a little bit same old, and a little bit different. We're going to power troll on the front. Back here, we're going to run planer boards today. But here's the cool part about it. What we've done, just basically due to Jim Churchill coming down here a few weeks ago and kicking our booties out here trolling, we are going to show you how to power troll off of planer boards.
Okay.
So we're now going to take it to the next level. Unlike just a normal planer board show or a planer board, we're running 3-ounce weights, just like we're running on the power trollers.
Off a planer board?
Off planer board.
There's a planer board that can handle a 3-ounce weight?
Church tackle.
Church
right
tackle.
there.
All right, that's why we got him along.
Yeah, these
not
are
just
called,
for his good looks, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
There's one that hold it up. It's called a TX12. This is what we're running today, and it's fairly small. And but we're going to hook these babies up. They'll handle a 3-ounce weight. And what's going to happen, so that people need to kind of think about it this way, and Jim said it best. Think about this planer board as being your rod tip.
Okay.
So we're going to set it 1.7 on the front. That's what we're running this time of year, power trolling.
Okay.
We're going to in turn identify, once with a live scope, identify where the fish are at.
Okay.
And if I'm 18 feet at the bottom of that, in other words, if my 3-ounce weight is at the bottom of that pole when I adjust to run 12 to 14 feet, which is about normal, where we've been catching fish, we're going to do the same concept here.
Okay.
So instead of everybody that runs planer boards just runs out 150 feet, like just pulling a crankbait or whatever it may be, we are targeting the fish just like out there, just like we are on the front.
And inadvertently, we're going to plow those spooky fish right to the planer boards.
Right to the planer boards, because when they come out around the front of that boat, they're going right to those planer boards.
And we're also going to pull.
How cool is that?
We're also going to pull the Church Tackle stern planer, which this is going to run straight back. We're going to put a weight on this, so we'll run this 200 yards or so behind the planer boards, and we'll set the depth with a weight on that, and that will be at the same depth, so we're in the same water column, so when the fish come back in, the ones we miss with the planer boards or up front with the power trollers, these stern planers will pick them off 200 yards back.
All right, we're not going to miss any fish, are we?
It's been a pretty good combination.
Yeah.
I mean, this time of year, most people have a pretty rough time on Sardis and Enid for some reason trolling. So this has really made a big difference in what we've done. So
It's kind of been a game changer. I know that's a word that's kind of overused, but it really is.
Something new, different, but it's pretty cool.
All right, let's get to it.
All right.
All right.
When I let the board out, I use the clicker on the level wind reel. And then that way it provides just a little bit of resistance, so it helps the board float. rather than being sunk by the weight as it's going back.
Oh,
So you're dragging along just a little bit as you're setting it.
Yeah, the resistance keeps it afloat and moving.
Yep, rather than just letting it sit stationary
Yeah.
and let the weight pull it down.
And we don't put these out till we're actually trolling, correct?
Correct.
All
Once
right.
we're moving, because it's the moving water, the resistance that lets them slide out as you go.
Can you show me the rig real quick on how we actually have our baits?
We have a fin spin here
Uh-huh.
in line, and then a crankbait down there. What is that, about 4 feet?
Yeah.
5 feet.
5 feet from
The
the...
fin spin is 3 feet above the crankbait.
Okay.
The total leader length is 5 feet long.
Kirby, it's identically the same setup we use on Power Troll.
Okay. So it's identical.
Then we're gonna clip a 3-ounce weight in there. So you want your line on the back side of that pin, so your line can't slip out of that.
Ah, I see.
Clip.
Yeah.
So
and
then-
then that goes down to swivels.
Correct. Yep.
And we got two swivels onto the thing, and then so now the question is the board. How do we put the board on?
So we'll start with our line counter on 0.
Uh-huh.
We'll let out. We're running them 16 feet today.
Yeah.
So when that gets to 16,
Uh-huh.
then you want to clip your board right at the rod tip,
Right at the rod tip.
because it's not 16 feet here or down there. It's 16 feet right at your rod tip.
Okay.
You get your line in there. You just pinch. Get your line in there.
Uh-huh.
And then here's the important part, because these have flags on there that'll let you see lighter bites. So you'll make sure it's behind that pin again.
Yeah.
But here's the key, is you leave a little bit of slack in there.
That slack. Okay.
And with that slack in there, it lets the flag work. If that was
Oh.
tight in between there, that flag couldn't pull down.
I see. Okay. And so the tension won't make the flag pull down when you let it out?
Correct.
Because
It shouldn't.
of the slack.
If we needed to tighten it,
Uh-huh.
we could always put more spring pressure on it.
Oh, because you can adjust the springs with those screws, handheld screws.
So
I got it.
just by moving that.
Oh, okay. On that, yeah, it's got dual ways of adjusting.
Yep,
Huh?
yep. Multiple
right.
positions.
How much do those run? Just out of curiosity, because I bet we're going to sell some after this show.
So the board itself is about $32.
Yeah.
And then the flag system, I think, is about 18.
18. Okay. Oh, so it's an additional thing to have
Correct.
the flag.
The boards themselves don't come with the flag on there.
Okay.
Yep.
So that tension is pulling it out to the desired area. And how far out are we going to go from the bait?
So we've been running the outsides at a total distance of about 150 to 165.
150.
And then staggering them from there. So maybe the second board will be 85, 90.
Uh-huh.
And then the closest board will be about 60 or 70.
All right. And just out of curiosity, what rod are we using here?
Using the B&M Gunner series.
Okay. Is that a catfish rod?
I believe it is.
All right. For crappie fishing. Leave it to you guys to build a better mousetrap.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
these are mine, the Sam Super Salt with the bait caster reel.
Okay. And you like those for the planer boards as well?
Yep, that's what I first started using when I started pulling boards for crappie, and they work great. We're also going to use a 75th series anniversary rod
Okay.
for that. They work great too. They just don't have the line counter on them. Well, I guess Les did put a line counter on this, but you can do it with a spinning reel tool also. And I'll give you the dive chart so you'll know exactly how many feet you need to let out
Perfect.
to get the weight. That way you don't, if you don't have electronics, you don't need it. You can just go by the dive curve chart.
PPP, precision power trolling with planer boards. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. They're catching up with us with the planer boards. Get it. fin spin on that 13-inch crappie. Power trolling with the Godfather. Woohoo! I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Oh my gosh! That's a dandy. Woo. I love it when you don't have to measure it.
Look at that fin spin.
Fin spin, baby.
And less pink, boys.
Yeah, that's your color.
That's it.
That is just a great, that's a commercial right there.
Yeah.
Right there, it's a commercial. You better get yourself some
Better get some.
power trolling rods, some fin spins.
Yeah.
Put that in the hurt locker.
You don't have to measure that one.
I got it. Oh, getting into some fish. Just a little cluster, bang bang. That one was on the fin spin with the curly tail. Pretty fun. Pretty darn fun.
I know.
Dang it.
That slap.
They're passing us. They're passing us.
Slap on the boat. That's what this person
I'm gonna go back there. Wes, thank you, man.
Leave me?
Well, I might have to leave you. All the excitement's back there on the planer board. So,
Yeah, it'd be
Jason, Jim, show this one off. He might
Oh
make
yeah,
it.
he's a keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's on the line.
he's over.
He's a keeper.
Damn.
He made the cut.
Jim, come up here and show that fish off,
Star
Jason.
kid.
Let Jason show it. This is Jason's first time crappie fishing.
Here, come on up there. So we can get in here. Let me see the camera. Yeah, show that off right there. Nicely done.
Yep.
Planer boards,
Nice fish.
along with power trolling. I think you might be onto something here, Les.
I think so. I think Jim.
Thank you, Jim Churchill, for
Yeah.
sharing your secrets.
It's not a secret.
Okay, Jim, come up here and
Secret's out now.
Say
That's
hello.
just how we do it up north. First time I fished with Les and I saw what he was doing, I'm thinking, man, that's exactly how we walleye fish. It's just another boat out there, a tip of a rod with a 3-ounce weight, and get at it.
well, guys, hopefully you can incorporate this into your fishing. What's the name of the website? Is it just Church Tackle?
Churchtackle.com.
Churchtackle.com, and please leave some questions, some comments in the comment section below, and we'll try to answer them to the best of our abilities, because this is kind of new to us, isn't it?
It is new to me.
Just address them to Jim Churchill on the comments, and Jim will take
go
care
right
of
ahead and do it. I'll answer
Now,
them
now
for
one,
you.
one thing to remember is that board we're using will handle 3-ounce weights. Some of those boards will not.
Yeah.
So just remember when you go out to the website, the one we're using is a TX12.
That's 100% right. TX12.
Yeah, TX12, and it handles the 3-ounce weights very well, as you can see from today's show.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Most importantly, God bless, and get out there, right outdoors, create some memories, and use some of these tips and tactics and equipment, and make some great memories for you and your friends and family. So thank you so much, guys.
All right, thank you.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching Fish, Eat, Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish, Eat, Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell, because we want you to come be a part of this.